Captain Chad Gabbs, this is TFE TV, and I appreciate you checking in. Today we're going to be working on reactivity shit. All right, I got a big ass present canario over there in my van right now, and what I'm doing.
Hey, you got slobber, dude. Let me get it. Let me get it. I got it. Okay, I got you.
Well, number one, I'm setting up the production here, but number two, I'm kind of just waiting around a little bit to see if we can't get some people to come out with their dogs. They get a little upset with me because I use their dogs as guinea pigs when I'm working with reactive dogs, but hey, as long as we're on leash, there's really not much they could say about it. What am I holding? This is his food. It's just for food mixed with his kibble. High value. I haven't fed him today. I really want to utilize this to my benefit, because what we're going to do is pay him for when he does the good thing, okay? It's probably going to see him launch or get a little too overexcited, and we're going to show you exactly how I particularly manage a super reactive large breed dog that could potentially cause a lot of damage, or in the least just scare people, and it's kind of embarrassing. I actually had, this is Havoc. You guys are about to meet Havoc. I had him as a puppy. Sometimes reactivity can develop over the course of time. He's just entering his adolescence, so he's 2. Very common for dogs to start this shit. But we got something for it, okay? Hey, if you learned something from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And of course, also if it helps, ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos right here at TFE TV. Thanks for checking in. I'm Jackpot. So this dog actually doesn't seem to be putting off that much energy. A lot of the time, reactive dogs get worse when the other dog is like, hey man, you wanna fucking go? Right? This dog seems to be pretty chill with its owners. So we're gonna utilize it. We may not get a reaction at all. We may get a fucking complete blow up. So let's see. Come here, leave it. Nope. Good boy, heel. Good boy. Here, yes, good. Oh yeah, good. Nope. Heel. Yeah. Here. Good boy, dude. Good. Very nice. Leave it. Nope. Yes. Good. Good. Now it's just because he was escalating there and he was loading. Now I want to take him back. Hey. Nope. Yes. Heel. Heel. He's got his hackles up. He's trying to dictate the shit. But what if I just handle his ass? Heel. Put a knee. Good. Good. Just suggest through my leash handling that he shouldn't really be interested in that much. It's none of his business, right? Come on. Yes. So I'll let him check it out. Kind of do a little back pedal. Right? Nope. Yes. And the other dog's looking at him right now, which is a great competing motivator. It's exactly what we came out here for. Havoc. Yes. Good. And you don't see me lighting him up with like heavy corrections just for looking at the dog, do you? No, you don't. Yes. We're just showing him the better option. He identifies it, he sees it, wants to go for it, but then realizes, hey, yes! Did you guys see that? I don't know if you can, we're pretty far away from the camera, but it's absolutely phenomenal. And the dog is still there, like it hasn't gone anywhere. Sit! Good. And now we'll just go into some obedience now that he's sort of like dissipated a little bit. If the dog starts to flood and get a little too much, you gotta keep the game moving. There's no way you're doing your dog any favors by forcing them, by forcing them to stay in a position when they've clearly lost their freaking mind, you know? Heel. Good. Steady heel. Good. Yes. Good. Sit. Good. How you doing, brother? Hey. Yes. Better choice. It's just about the better choice. It's about the better choice with the least amount of pressure as possible. Of course, I use prong collars and e-collars and stuff. And now we're getting even closer to the entity. But again, we're using high value food. We got just for food mixed with his kibble here. And phenomenal. Good. Magnificent. Good. The better option is the dude that's got the good stuff, you know? So, I guess one of my favorite, leave it, nope, yes, is, you know, training with the least amount of conflict as possible. You got more ability, you got more skill when you're able to get what you need from your dog without having to slam heavies. Of course I use corrections, of course I use physical pressure, but I try to stay as appropriate as possible because I'm trying to teach the dog. I'm not trying to punch the dog into submission, so to speak. Now, I'm not a positive only guy at all. Clearly, we have a prong collar on him, but it's a tool and we utilize it in a specific way. And I think everybody should do that, because the rest of the folks that aren't giving us a bad name, right? I think all my balance trainers out there could kind of identify with that. Look at this engagement, absolutely phenomenal. Break. Beautiful, beautiful, okay. Heel, leave it. So there was the dog right there the whole time, doing a good job, Havoc. We're gonna keep our distance. We're not trying to mess with these people, okay? We're gonna keep our distance. Okay. Leave it. No. Leave it. Yes. Good. Come on. Nuh-uh. Havoc. Yes. Good boy. Good. Havoc. Yes. Good boy. Good. Good boy. We need some dogs walking on a leash, though. That's what we really need. Heel. Good boy. Good, huh? Leave it. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good. You sit. Nope. Let him load up too much. Heel. Leave it. Don't let him load up. As soon as you see him identify, yeah, break. As soon as you see him identify that shit, you gotta nip it in the butt. Heel. I actually let it go a little bit longer just to see what he would do. Good boy. Good boy. Havoc, sit. Good, sit. Good, down. Good. Okay, let's just do a little recap, all right? Number one, if you have a dog reactive dog, keeping it away from other dogs, keeping it at home, not getting out into the world, no exposure to the situation. I call them the perpetrators. No exposure to the perpetrators, i.e. the other dogs. That ain't gonna help nothing. You're putting lipstick on a pig, all right? You're putting a Band-Aid on that thing, right? They ain't gonna get any better. It's probably gonna get worse, all right? So people have reactive dogs. I already know. They go out at nighttime. They don't go out at all. They avoid it at all costs. Why? Well, because they know their dog suffers from dog reactivity, and they don't really know where to begin. And so if you watch that video back, there's tons there. I mean, I know I'm explaining things as I go, but if you go back and watch how I move my body, the directions that I go, how I continue to keep the ball game moving and continue to keep the animal on me through movements, through directional changes, through body movements, through using my body as a way to guide, keep the ball game rolling. I mean, that's pretty basic and pretty simple. You know, we always talk about being the most interesting person in the room. So if you got a high value, that's something that you have in your back pocket as well. Of course, we could use correction collars to really help steer the dog. But that, for me, when it comes to reactivity, is a very slippery slope, because you're talking about conflict on top of conflict. Dog, and you slam. It's like, I don't really know that that's the healthy option. Maybe a video for another time, but it's just important to switch, for me, how the animal perceives something. And if you watch the video back, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Almost the allowance of the visual, taking a step back, and then paying the animal directly after they have eyes on the perpetrator. Now, this is going to vary. Dogs are so case by case. So depending on like the level of the reactivity, or the intent for that matter, I think that makes a big difference. What's the animal's intent? Does your dog want to actually kill that animal? Or is your dog just excited, fearful, nervous? There could be a multitude of reasons lack of trust in the owner. There's a multitude of reasons why this animal may be behaving this way towards other dogs. The other dog might be putting off, like that was Cooper, by the way. I met, I thanked Cooper, and I thanked that lovely woman who allowed me to keep my distance and to get our work in, because Havoc obviously really needed it. And I think we really got down to the nitty gritty on how to manage this thing moving forward. You can't expect a dog not to react to things, especially young adolescent dogs. They are going to acknowledge things. The intent is going to vary, but every dog is reactive. Every dog is like, whoa, 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 whoa. The question is, what do you got in your back pocket to do about it? I'm Captain Chad Gabbs. If this helped at all, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. I love this shit. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.